Hey, this is Dave from Unipro, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to find literally hundreds or even thousands of highly targeted leads on Facebook, and we're going to be using a secret weapon. That secret weapon is Google. In fact, in just a few minutes using this strategy that I'm about to show you, I was able to find over 2.1 million highly targeted leads, and I'm going to show you how you can do the exact same thing. So let's dive in. So we all know that Facebook is an amazing place to find leads. There's almost 3 billion people who are using Facebook every single month. So I almost guarantee that your ideal leads, your ideal customers, they're on Facebook, but where? It can feel overwhelming to actually try and find those targeted leads. And if you go over to Facebook and use Facebook search and say, as an example, dads who want to buy weight loss coaching. Let's just say as a weight loss coach, if I type that in, well, we know Facebook search isn't that amazing. It's not going to find perfect leads for you. Instead, it's going to deliver a bunch of random information that may or may not be helpful. Now, some people will say, okay, well, let's not use Facebook organic marketing like this at all. Instead, let's pay for Facebook ads to get really targeted leads. And that can work, but it can also get very, very expensive, and it can lead to unprofitable ad campaigns. And I don't want that for you. I don't want that for my business. So instead, the question is, how can we get targeted leads on Facebook, and how can we do it using organic marketing? Free methods. And that's what I want to show you how to do in this video. So what I'm going to do, I mentioned the secret weapon here is Google. I'm going to go over to Google and I'm going to type in a search string here that looks like this. And I'll explain why it looks like this and how you can use this. So we're going to start it with site facebook.com and no spaces in there. And what this tells Google to do is to only search facebook.com for the rest of the things that we're telling Google to look for.
How is that even possible?
So it's only looking on facebook.com. And while it's looking on facebook.com, it's specifically looking for dad weight loss. And so this is super powerful because Google, it is the best search engine that there is online. And so it actually does a better job than Facebook's own built-in search feature to help me find leads. And so when I do this, I get all kinds of results. It could be content, it could be people, it could be groups, it could be conversations, all kinds of results come up here. And I'm going to show you one example here. I actually took this one right here. I opened that up and it took me over to this. It took me over to this video that's all about a dad losing weight. Now, going back to my example here, imagine that I'm a fitness coach and I'm looking for dads who want to lose weight. This is a really interesting opportunity because I looked at who posted this video that Google found for me. And I noticed that it's from a page called How to Dad. Interesting, right? Let's go over to How to Dad. I get over to How to Dad, and what do I notice here? It's got 2.1 million followers.
Wow! Wow!
Now, think with me for a second here. Who's going to be following a Facebook page all about How to Dad? Dads, right? And if I'm a fitness coach who wants to target dads, this is a gold mine. Let's go take a look. You can see here with this post, 169 people liked it. And I've got a list of all those people. I've got 19 comments. Let's go down. This one, 630 likes, 41 comments. This one here, 1,600 likes, 75 comments. This Facebook page that Google found for me is a gold mine of attracting dads to this content. Now I have an opportunity to scoop up those leads for myself, nurture those leads, and sell them into my product or my program. And this is the first way that we can use Google to find targeted leads on Facebook. This is what's called a topical search. So we're using Google to search the topic of dad and weight loss. As a little side bonus here, not only can you find tons of leads through this method, but you can also get all kinds of ideas for content. So again, if I was a dad fitness coach, I would scroll through here and find some really popular posts like this one that have 2,100 people who liked it and 406 comments. And I'd ask myself the question, okay, this is proven to work for the same audience that I'm targeting. How can I repurpose this, create my own variation of this, and use it on my Facebook profile or my Facebook page? So that's number one. That's a topical search on Google. Number two is what we call an extended topical search. Let me show you an example. I'm going to go back to Google and I'm going to go up to our search here. I'm going to keep this site facebook.com and dad weight loss, but I'm going to extend this search to more topics. So let's say I want to also search dad fitness. And before I go and actually make the search, just take a look at what some of these results are that Google returns. So I've got that video that we just looked at. I've got How to Dad, lad embarks on weight loss journey. Just remember those. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to the search. I'm going to hit the enter button and let's see what comes up. Well, already we see that I've got a new result here. So in this case, it's weight loss fitness mindset coaching for busy dads. This didn't previously show up. Why? Because I extended my search, I added a new topic. And you can do this repeatedly. You could add 2, 3, 4, 5, as many different topics using the or parameter between each of them. And what this does, it makes Google even more powerful, searching the Facebook site for a broader range of topical ideas that are related to your ideal niche. And then you go through the exact same process. You can open all these up. You can go over and take a look at which ones are attracting the most leads for your specific niche. And then you can connect with those leads and get tons of great content idea. So that's number 2. That's an extended topical search on Google. Number 3 is to use Google to find communities of your ideal leads. Again, let me show you an example here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back up to dad weight loss. And instead of saying or dad fitness, I'm going to go back to and I'm going to type in group. And what this is going to do now is Google is going to crawl through Facebook and it's going to look for Facebook groups relating to dad weight loss. And when I did this, I found some absolute gold mines. And you can see I've been clicking on a couple examples here, but there's so many examples that Google was able to find. Let me just show you a couple here. Here's one example. This is called LP60. And let's take a look at the stats here. So this is sustainable weight loss and elite confidence for busy dads. Perfect, right? Let's go down and take a look at some stats. There's over 6,000 dads who belong to this group. And this is a group that when I searched Facebook, Facebook didn't show it to me. So it's a hidden group.
But why hide this from me?
Let me show you another example. This one came up. It's called A Bunch of Dads, Fitness and Wellness. Let's go down and look at the stats. 13,000 members. And the really cool thing about this group, check it out, very active group, 99 posts in the last month, 5 new posts today. This tells me that the dads who are members of this group, they're active, they want to be there, they're very interested in this topic. Again, this is a gold mine for me if I'm a fitness coach targeting dads. So that's the third way you can use Google. This is using Google to find communities on Facebook. Now, the fourth way to use Google is to do it via competitor search. So let me go up here and I'm going to still search facebook.com, but at this time, I'm going to get rid of dad weight loss altogether. And instead, imagine that I'm a fitness coach targeting dads, and I know that one of my top competitors runs something called the Fit Father Project. And I just happen to know this is the name of an actual fitness program for dads. So I'm going to put that in, and Google's going to go and find everything about Fit Father Project. Notice that I put it in quotations here. This tells Google to look for that specific term. If I were to take the quotes off of here, Google could return results that just have the word fit in it, or just father, or just project. This tells Google, no, I want it to say exactly Fit Father Project, because I know that that's one of my competitors. Now, there's tons of results here, but I'll show you one that came up that was really, really helpful. So this came up, the Fit Father Project, and it's called the Brotherhood, Accountability, Support, and Results. And as I go down and take a look at this, I realized that this is actually a community for people who purchased a specific program. Now, this is very exciting because I know that these people are not only dads, they're also looking to get in shape, probably lose weight, and they're paying money to do it. These are buyers. So now with a little bit of Google searching, I took this idea, the Fit Father Project, the Brotherhood, and it led me over to this, a sales page to buy the product that enables me to get inside that group. And what do I realize here? Well, I realize this is only $147 for me to get inside a group of dads who want to lose weight and are willing to pay for it. Let's go take a look at some stats here. Again, there's 6,200 leads in here. Tons of activity, over 1,000 comments in the last month. This is a gold mine. So for me to go and purchase a product that's $147 to get access to that community, that's a no-brainer. And I did that using Google to search Facebook for my competitors. Now, the fifth way that I can use Google to find highly targeted leads on Facebook, it's all about a localized search. Localized search. Let me show you what I mean. I'm going to take site:facebook.com and I'm going to say dads Canada. And so now what Google is doing is it's searching facebook.com for anything related to Canadian dads. And one of the results that I found was this. Let me show you. It's called Canadian Dads. And I want to read this to you just to show you how powerful this is. Actually, first, let's take a look at the membership here. So there's almost 10,000 members of Canadian dads here. And I know that these are ultra targeted because listen to this. When it's talking about who's welcome to join this group, it's got 3 criteria. Number 1, in order to join this group, you have to have visible proof of being a dad on your Facebook profile. So I know that people in here are legitimately dads. Number 2, you have to be male gender selected on their Facebook profile. So I know that if I'm prospecting from this group, it's all going to be dads. There's no women in there at all. There's no moms in there. And then number 3, you have to live in Canada. Not only is this highly targeted, but think about how powerful this is as a barrier to entry to keep my competitors out. If I were a fitness coach targeting dads and I am Canadian, I know that only Canadians are in here. No American fitness coaches are in here. No European fitness coaches are in here. It's just me and perhaps a few other competitors from Canada, but it dramatically reduces the number of competitors who I'm going to be dealing with. This is a gold mine, and that all came from a localized search on Google. So hopefully you're getting excited about how you can use Google and Facebook to find tons of leads on Facebook.com. Now, full transparency for me, I do use a special tool that helps me scoop up these leads, nurture these leads, and turn these leads into paying customers and clients. It's called Unipro. And if you've never checked it out, you got to go over to unipro.com. It handles all my Facebook marketing, reaching out to new friends, sending out messages, making offers, making sales. This has been an absolute game changer for my online business, and I know the same will be true for you. If this video was helpful at all, definitely give it a like. And if you have any comments or questions about how to use Google in conjunction with Facebook to find tons of targeted leads for your business, go ahead and leave those in the comment section. I'm happy to help out. And again, if you've never checked out Unipro, you got to check it out. Go over to unipro.com. If you're using Facebook to build your online business, this is a no-brainer for you. Unipro.com. That's it for this video. Can't wait to see you in the next video.